Hello, everybody, and I hope everybody is doing well on this fine day in Dreamland, or in real life, I should say. I hope you're doing well today. So, we are finally going to continue building that thing over there after completing our tunnel. Since that's done, I am going to finally focus on this, get this complete before we start building anything across the river. River? Lake? I don't even know what the hell to call it. So, So my previous video was about forgiveness and such, and I was talking a little bit about that. Hey, we're just gonna. This is more so gonna be like a ramble video. I don't really have any particular topic on my mind today. I might talk about a bit of Persona or whatever. I don't really know. We'll see what we talk about as we go. But this might be more of a like a regular old Let's Play or something. Yeah. So we're gonna carry on building. We're gonna hold on to those. We can put the sponges away. We don't need those anymore. We can place this guy back down since we're not gonna need it. Or we're actually gonna need it since we have stone stairs that we're gonna have to use. So, I've actually learned a new building technique using the new shelves. I have not used those yet, actually, since I just thought they don't exist, but they do exist. This is update 26.1, and shelves were introduced in the was it the fall update? So, I mean, might as well use them. So, what we're gonna do, get some spruce, or what as Stamp used to call it, spruce wood. What a iconic thing. So, I think to create it, it's like this, and then, or no, it's okay. How do you craft a shelf? I do not know how to craft a shelf. Stripped spruce log. Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. So you actually have to place the logs down and then strip them. Whoops. That's interesting. So we'll do that then. How many do you get though out of that? I hope you get more than just one. You get 6. Okay, so 1 per log. That's not too bad then. Let's go to this little open area. And just place them all down and go on and strip them. I have yet to see any baby mobs, by the way. I don't know why I'm not seeing any. I think just because Java, whoops, spawning mobs on Java is a lot different compared to Bedrock, and despawning and such too, right? So on Bedrock, if you leave a certain area, any mob that's spawned in, like so just your regular animals or hostile mobs, will despawn. But on Java, they don't. It's all chance-based, and I think it increases as you go. And then I think if you leave a certain radius, they'll end up despawning. The common rule of thumb back then was that if an animal could travel more than 20 blocks in any direction, it could despawn. That was a console thing back in the day, so I'm sure it's changed completely by now. But you never know. Okay, so let's craft these into shelves. We can shut that off now that I know how to craft these things. So this is what they look like, and they kind of add a bit more pop to the build. Now, so I'm either going to put them where that spruce lining is, or I could put them here. Let's just see what it looks like anyways first. I actually quite like the look of that. So what we might do is, yeah, we'll make this like a liner or something. Yeah, like doesn't that look good? That looks cool to me. What if we actually end up like putting it all the way around? That actually kind of work, but I think it'd just be it wouldn't really work too well. Like I still want to have this so it pops a little bit more, but I quite like this actually. If we surround all the spruce with the spruce shelf, yeah, I think that looks pretty cool for all. Now if we get up here, And then just go this way. We're gonna need a lot of spruce though. Might have to chop down some trees actually. Let's see now. Ow. How does that look now? If we... The artist impression, you always have to step back and take a look. That looks pretty good, I would say. Oh, actually, I gotta put regular stone above these. That's not actually my intended look. So we can remove some of those. Actually, we gotta get some smooth stone first. I gotta stop saying smooth stone, though, because actual smooth stone is the stuff you get after smelting regular stone. Where did I put my stone, by the way? I think it's over here. Yeah. So let's get this. And scaffolding's this way. Go up. And we'll destroy these. I guess we can just do it like this. Just jump. Place these down. So our second floor is going to be the library, with our enchantment room, as a matter of fact. Actually, no, it's going to be a regular old library. I'm sort of wanting to make... So this area is going to be like our regular, like, Minecraft essential build. So we have our storage room, we'll have an enchantment room. What other rooms we might need? We're going to have those. So... Just because I feel that it's a part of Minecraft that I've been kind of rejecting in ways because I've never been keen on building those kinds of things. But it's the heart of Minecraft. It's all those different little things, and you gotta carry those, right? I think we're gonna need to chop down a tree or two. So let's get some bones actually, just in case we need to get some more, which we probably will, because we only have, I think it's just 10 logs. We burned through our spruce. Thankfully, though, it is one of the easiest trees to farm compared to like mangrove or something. I watched a video by Odyssey Central last night, who for some reason is copyright free with Mario music. By the way, how the hell does that happen? Whoops! If we want to do our stair method, we don't want to do that. So he made a video about the like different wood types, tree types, and then each door and trapdoor, and then made an average. The worst tree was mangrove. And surprisingly, oak wasn't too bad, but it's because it has its regular variant. But yeah, oak trees, when they grow big, are the freaking worst. Like, that's why you can see through here. Well, maybe. You can't even see through. What the hell? But you'll notice that there's those wooden arches. That's where, if you're new, that's where I had my oak trees growing. Since that prevents them from growing to stupid sizes, and it just keeps them 4 or 5 blocks tall. Which is definitely a lot better than having to deal with those other ones. Like, I'd rather lose some potential extra wood than end up with a tree that's just near impossible to get, because you'll end up having, what'll happen is you'll lose a log in there. You can look as hard as you can, but you'll just still miss it, and you'll end up with a floating thing, and then you gotta pile up and then destroy that one and wait for that to decay again if you went off to do something else. So it's very, very tedious. That's why, thankfully, there's a way to prevent those from spawning. Mangroves, though, you might... Actually, I wonder if you can. If you could actually make an arch, so that way they don't grow up to extreme heights. But then you're also dealing with the mangrove roots at that, which, back in the day, they used to be useless. You couldn't use them for anything. Like, everybody figured, yeah, we could use it for, like, our furnaces and such, but no, you couldn't use them for your furnace. You really had to just hold on to them. That didn't come out till a later update, and I think it was like a year or two later that it finally got a use. So for the longest time, they were just super annoying to deal with, and you just throw them into your pond of lava. So But mangrove wood itself, though, is just amazing to build with. Like, it's my roof right now. And Odyssey Central also mentioned a certain palette of deep slate and mangrove. So it almost inspired me to possibly, at some point, add mangrove to the tunnel, since it's all deep slate. And I'm gonna be real, I like the darker blocks, but it is too dark and dingy down there, especially since there are still some incomplete areas. I mean, that just might be it too, but it is way too dark down there. And I mean, that's kind of what tunnels are, but if we had subway trains in Minecraft, then it'd be a little different. But no, we unfortunately don't. Oh yeah. So yeah, these are the arches I'm talking about. So this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks tall, and then you just go over as far as you want, and then you just place all your saplings below. So that's how that works. I need to get more food too. I got these cooked pork chops from the chest because I was killing pigs and such one time, and then I just ended up with a whole bunch. I'm like, okay, but I just never went back to getting more food. So okay, how many cows we have? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now the first baby animal we'll see is the baby cow, and they all have new sounds. So we'll see what new sounds they make. Oh, look at the baby cow! Oh, it's just a high pitched mew. Doesn't sound like a change, but maybe. Oh, they look so adorable. It's definitely a lot different though compared to what I'm used to, where like they have the huge heads and such, and I'm gonna miss that. But I mean, hey, we're evolving in Minecraft, and I feel that's a good thing with the game. And plus, if you're on Java, like we have the luxury of being able to go back on old versions. I feel for Bedrock because they don't, unless you go to some third-party app, or you could get a virus or something. So, but yeah, I mean, if you don't like something, go back. I mean, I think the programmer art might actually let you get the baby mobs back. I don't know though, because I've never used it on Java yet. But yeah. All right, so those are planted. I think we have plenty of spruce to get the rest of these done. So go back over to our flat area and get those stripped, which I should have just stripped them as I went, but I mean, if I were, because once you strip a log, you can't unstrip it, so I just kind of thought, well, maybe it's better to just strip it after the fact, just because that way I don't end up with an unnecessary amount of stripped logs in such case. So I'm just trying to think. I think 2 stacks might actually... Hold on. Hold the phone. I think 2 stacks might... I think I might have built this perfect enough where 2 stacks of these will get the job done. Or no, how many did I create? It was 48, wasn't it? Hold on now. There was... Let me just check now. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 14, 28, 38, 48. Okay. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Place these down to strip these. Okay. It's one of the most satisfying things in Minecraft when you get perfect stacks. So actually, I want to touch on something that I said where I'm reformatting just the naming of the videos and what each type of video is. So Minecraft Rambles are going to be they're going to be the more like just talking videos, and then Build in My Future I think is the more serious one. Hold on now. I don't know. What did I even... I forgot what I even declared it as. Okay, so the Rambles to me... Oh, wait. So the Build in My Future, I think, was more like a singular topic, while the ramble videos was a variety of topics. So would this be a ramble? I think I'm just contradicting my own naming. So, oh, okay. Bear with me, please. So, I don't even know what this one's gonna be named. I mean, I know it's just gonna be building and such and all, but what playlist do I put it in? Which, on that note, there are playlists. If you are keeping up with the series, there are playlists that let you watch through each and every video. Start from beginning to end, because I do like to tie topics into each other sometimes, or just pull things out. So if you're interested, there's playlists, and you can watch all the other videos. There's Building My Future and Rambles. So yeah, but they may change if I'm doing this whole naming change. Whoops, I don't want to put that away. If I changed all the names, then it might look different in a few days or something like that if I get around to doing it. But yeah, this looks pretty good. I like the look of this. I might actually also line the bottom too, just to make it look a little better. But we'll get to that at some other point. So, anyways, we are ready for the library. So, I'm thinking that how I'm going to do this is we're going to get rid of this centerpiece, and we're just going to have water falling down. So we're going to have like almost like a mystical fountain or something that will, so we don't know where it's going to come from, or we could just say it's just going through this specific corner to get up to the top. So anyways, so we need oak, which we have. Let's just get some more just in case. And we need scaffolding as well. I think it's in here, or here, or here, or here. It is right here, but we don't have much left. Where'd the rest of my scaffolding go? Is this seriously all I crafted? Do I not have any more? Oh yeah, because I didn't get much string. And I really did this early on, so now we have a lot of string. So let's craft a lot more of this into scaffolding. Well, no, we can do that some other time. Like, all I need is this side thingy. Alright, so see why I want to keep the spruce logs, but I think, since we're doing this, I can save some resources and we'll just build up oak all around. So let's craft some oak, and we will get to building. So this is 7 blocks tall, if I remember. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Let's build this guy up. Whoops, that's not how it's built up. You have to go down. Oh, that's kind of funny. So if you crouch, you actually fall through it. Okay, so we gotta... That's correct, yeah. I'm still not used to building with scaffolding on Java. It's a lot different compared to Bedrock. There we go. Okay, we don't want to go up to the top just yet. And I better stop just taking fall damage. Alright, so we're going to go out, build this, and then this will let us build the stone stairs up to another level, and then we'll have, like, just for the fun of it, office space. I don't know. We'll just see what this looks like. We may just ignore office space because I feel that's a little too... It's not really what I'm looking for in this area. Like, this is more meant to be like your real Minecraft. That's the best way I can describe it. Again, like with your enchantment room and all that kind of stuff. So, no skyscrapers. Like, any sort of skyscraper or office or any more real life type thing is going to be over across. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm designating all this area. This area will be simpler stuff. Over there, actually, I'm thinking... So, I've been watching some videos recently about, like, beta Minecraft or just older Minecraft in general. Like, so before, like, we got spruce wood or anything like that. Like, so you just had oak, cobblestone, stone bricks, like that kind of stuff. That old palette. What I want to do is go and actually build in that palette. But the thing is, we already have builds right now that in this area that are not beta builds. We have smooth stone stairs, which we never got until the Village and Pillage update. We have birchwood, we have spruce doors, we have shelves, which are the newest of them all. So, what I want to do is actually designate an area. So I'm thinking that we might terraform that island a little bit and make it as a beta build island in a way. So we're going to call it Beta Island, I think. I went over there recently, and it is, well, duh. I went there to fill in the maps, but I went there and sort of more scavenged the area, took a look at it, and it would work. It's pretty big, and back then, beta builds were not huge by any means. But we may branch out. I think there's more land beyond that little island over there, if I remember correctly. So we could just make it like Beta Central. I don't know. We'll make a funny name for it or something that we'll like. So we still got to name that horse as well. I think what we're gonna do. Okay, we gotta get to sleep now. So let's get rolling. Back down. Get to sleep before mobs come out. One thing I don't do anymore, which I'd see YouTubers do it, and I used to do it when building stuff, is bring in a bed. Like it's rather than run all the way back to your house. Like if you look at Stampy's world, his world's huge, and if he's building something in the Funland, he's not going to want to run all the way back home. That's why he brings a bed. And hell, he even built a Funland house for this very thing. So yeah. Go to sleep, and we will wrap up the walls, and I think that we will call it. I've noticed I've been making 40-minute videos, which I don't want to do too much of, but I feel that doing them the odd time is nice because the audience that I'm trying to reach are those that A, like Minecraft content, and B, like listening to advice, stories, like anything. Like hell, so today is more of a ramble, me just talking about Minecraft, talking about minuscule things. I'm not really giving like any sort of huge advice today. It's just more so to have fun and all that. So I've got kind of a broad audience I'm wanting to serve. So I don't want to make too many 40-minute videos because I still want to tailor to those that are wanting to watch just Minecraft for like 20, 25 minutes or something like that, while still tailoring towards, of course, my audience that wants like my rambly videos and such. Alright, so got one final layer, and then what I will do is between videos I am going to finish the siding. I'm going to have to build some scaffolding up though and get that complete, or I might even just record another video and start that process too if I can think of a topic. Alright, we need a bit more. Or like 20 I'd say should do. We get perfect stack. If I just did 9 instead, or no, how many? 4 instead of 10? Yeah. But anyways, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoy this little more simple video. And as always, stay safe and take care. I got a lock, or didn't it?